Hi, welcome back to Critters Poetry, the series where I read you poems out of this big notebook of poems that I've written, and I finally filled the entire notebook with over 150 poems. I'm gonna be out here reading until I'm like 90 before I get to all of these, okay? Today we're coming at you not live, just on the internet from the back of the festival parking lot, and we're just outside because it's really sunny and ridiculously hot. Why not be in the sun and be ridiculously hot? Honestly though, look at this typical Midwest view. Wheat. Anyway, let's get on to the real reason we're here. I write words, okay? Sometimes they're relatable words. Sometimes they're just funny words. And today I have some hopefully relatable words for you in the form of a poem about my family. This is poem 141, Grandma's Cherry Pie. We're Italians, at least that's what we always say. It's manicotti at Christmas, bavette for birthdays, and Auntie is in charge of the cannoli. We talk with our hands, notoriously rowdy, never alone, and never ever silent. When Grandma taught me her cherry pie recipe, I scribbled it on a note card and slid it in my jewelry box, beneath my malocchio for safekeeping, because it's the cure for any ailment. It's that or a spoonful of whiskey. The pie is much better than the whiskey. Where every small celebration is never small, and every time you say goodbye, it's a hug and kiss for every single person, no matter how big the crowd. We're Italians, with our matching black cars, and if you have to ask if dinner is primo or saludos, you must not understand the difference. And although we pride ourselves on our cooking skills, between the tales of great-grandma crocheting doilies and the time Jennifer ran over Tony, it's not the food nor the blood that makes us Italian. And even though we've lost the language, the spiderweb of interlocking memories shared across platefuls of pasta and cups of black coffee will continue for generations, passed down from person to person like Grandma's cherry pie recipe. So, fun little backstory. Grandma's cherry pie recipe is essentially a joke because she gave it to me when I was a child, and it was like, here, take a can of cherries and put it in this pre-made pie dish, and now you have a pie. And I thought, wow, Grandma, that's amazing cooking. And so I wrote it down. I really did safekeep it for many years. And then I opened it and I was like, wow, I thought this was cuisine. So in some other fun news, I've been working on my next poetry book. Here it is. A little sneak peek for you. It's going to be available on Amazon, hopefully soon. I have brain cells, okay? It's gonna happen. I've also got these really cute notebooks up on my Amazon shop that I made and designed myself. And I've also been working on my first novel, so keep an eye out for that. That's gonna be a fun project. And if you liked this poem, check it out in my book that's on